Hyperchromes are in jailbreak for over 2 years now, and still, many players don't know how to grind them. I saw many people who ruin the Hyperchrome grind for the others, like collecting these gems. If you are the one who collects all the gems at once, I'm talking about you then. Euclid's guide has 1 year. After that, the biggest update came out, the robbery groups one. Many players decided to stop playing then, or just stop the grind. And to be honest, I'm not that surprised by this. I made a video about grinding with groups, and made all guides possible. Now it's time to use all of the knowledge here. But if you didn't watch videos, don't worry, everything will be explained here again. Before we start to grind, we have to have good vehicle. But what does it mean? Torpedo? Arachnid? Beam? Sloop? Wait, nah, this went too far. Well, the best vehicles to grind are Scorpion, Volt, Roadster, Torpedo, Concept, Javelin, Bayonet, Aperture, Carbonara or Eclair. But if you don't own any of them, don't worry. Good vehicles for beginners are Shellmark 5 and Challenger. You can just grind 600k or even million with them and get better ones. If you want to take this grind seriously, I would consider buying a Pro Garage and Boss Game Passes. Pro Garage allows you to spawn any vehicle wherever on the map every minute. It's the most important game pass if you want your grind to go easier. Boss Game Pass gives you these notifications, and sometimes they are very important. Still, this game pass is second one you should buy. You can also buy the duffel bag, but it's not that important. You will get much cash without it still. So, when you have good vehicle you start to grind. Now I will guide you how to master every robbery, then every group, and then whole Hyperchrome grind. Hyperchromes work very simply. When you rob something you have some chance to get Hyperchrome. But when you rob more, you will see this mysterious percent to guaranteed Hyperchrome. Is this your luck chance? Nope, it's your PT progress. But what's PT? Well, in very simple version, PT system is just maximum number of tries. When you reach it, you will get the reward. So once your percent hits 100 or more, you will get Hyperchrome for sure. You can get it on any other percent. You can get it on below 10% and on any number beyond 10%. But when you have 100% or more, you will get it for sure. To make everything clear, this percent is not your chance of getting Hyperchrome, it's just progress. When you rob, you can also see that sometimes your percent is lower. It's because on VIP and small public servers it's 1.5 times lower. Does it mean you have to grind on big public servers? Well, no, PT transfers, and once you hit 66.6% on small version, you will have 100% on big version. Small public is less than 9 people, and VIP server is private server, of course. If you ask about the PTs, you can see all values now. They are the same for all Hyperchrome robberies. About the luck chance, we know it's below 1%, but we don't know exact number. Many people say that it might be PT progress per robbery, but it might be wrong. Anyways, let's go! So let's start with Group A, is the Rising City one. You have Bank, J-Store and Museum there. Let's start with Bank. It goes for Upper Management, Classic Remastered, Corridor, Underwater and the Mint. Each floor has different ways to defend yourself. Because yeah, your biggest problem here will be the cops. And note this, C4s and rocket launcher will be your best friends in this robbery. Just see where you can put the C4s to defend. Just behind the corner. You see the cop, he doesn't see you. Easy timing and kill. It goes for all bank floors. Now some tricks for floors. On Corridor, you can just roll over this thing, which makes it easier to defend. You can also spam the rockets on walls if cop comes in the room. On the Mint, you can easily clip this obby. And for all vaults, you can easily turn your bank in without keycard and second escape. Let's see, we don't have much time, and what do? Well, I just go to this door, and that's all. Now we move to J-Store. There is very overpowered glitch, the gem floor glitch. Yeah, if J-Store has gems, you can just rob it up to 7 times. You just have to be sure that someone will hold the J-Store while you are out of it. But there are more things you should know about this robbery. On some floors you don't have to be worried of lasers, with some working animations literally invisible to them. There are 2 floors I call hold space and pray, because everything you have to do here is just hold space and go to the staircase. You can just also jump here on glass and skip whole thing. If your avatar is small, you don't have to crouch in this gem floor. Also, this floor can be easily beaten if you stick to the wall. You don't even care if camera is coming. Only last one here needs to be docked normally. And last, if cops are coming, you can just use the wall bank advantage. Just press V to unlock your camera and shoot them through the roof. You can also use this escape and go to Eclair immediately. It requires skills though. But JSTOR has one more thing. It can open twice in one group. If group gets holded for 5 minutes after JSTOR closes, it will reopen. But I will tell you how to do it after the museum. Yeah, last robbery in this group. It also has some glitches there. First of all, you should know the fastest way to get 5 or 10 kilograms. You get the cube, then the small and big jewel, or relic and mummy on the second side. If you ever get stuck in museum because the other guy died, you can use this trick. You can also rob the museum from the outside, but if you do it, you have to hear this sound. It means you get in the robbery and you will be able to get museum in Volcano. You can also do this thing with friend, but I guess it's better to pull normally then. And of course, you can break these glasses and take these planets down, if this wasn't obvious. Also, your click per second matter on these diamonds, so if you click your mouse faster, you can rotate them faster. And when you leave the museum, you can check what group opens next. If power plant, you can stack both museum and power plant. But wait, let's go back to JSTOR thing. So, if you ever see rising group opening, it's good to start with JSTOR, then go to bank and museum. I recommend looking at the time when you close JSTOR. You have to wait 5 minutes since then. Sometimes you will have to stay in museum for a bit. Yeah, with this you can get up to 14 JSTORs in just 10 minutes. Very good option for Hyperchrome grinder, isn't it? But okay, now let's move to the power plant group. I think many of you think that it's impossible to get all 3 robberies here. How you could get power plant, train, plane when 2 robberies are moving? Well, now I will change your mind. You can rob all 3. But first, we are with museum back from the previous group. As I said, you can stack 2 robberies. This thing was very useful back then, now it's just a bit time saver. So we can rob the power plant with museum back like normal. Here, if your avatar is tall, you can drop the bag and crouch. Then stop crouching and pick up the bag. Then go to volcano, but don't turn them both in one time. Go out of your vehicle, drop the bag and turn the power plant first. Then wait a few seconds and turn the museum in. You have to practice doing puzzle by yourself, there is no pattern. If your avatar is small, you don't have to crouch there, and the fastest way for Vault Bike. You can also stack the power plant with cargo plane. When plane lands, count to 12 seconds and get uranium. Then go to plane and rob it. And finish the power plant. After power plant we go to plane. Plane also doesn't have much things to talk about, but it has two mechanics which will help us here. First it's going through this hatch. And the second, landing on it and entering from the top. This one requires both jet and keycard. More about landing on it. My method is just going on the plane, then slowing down and jump out. It's very consistent, I will get on the plane like 70% of tries. But going back, you should also know that plane grants the keycard. Plane has 7 crates, there is always one with keycard. But well, if you want to do both plane and train, you have to collect 1 crate and jump out. Found the vault or browser and go. Here you can see why you should buy the Pro Garage Game Pass. With this you won't miss train. About the train robbery, you should know that passenger trains should always stop on the station. Without that, you may not get the train after the plane. But here comes the question, which lever setting is correct? You now see both on the screen. Which would you pick? This one? Well, Jailbreak bugged this and you have to set the lever in that way, so tracks look like this. It's very not intuitive, but yeah, I'm here to help ya. You should also know that last carriage is closed for whole time if train won't stop on the station. But even if it's closed, I have bunch of methods how to get in. First, you can use C4. Just know where you should stand, it's literally here. And always do that when train is going straight. Second method is going to really back of last carriage, crouch, jump and fall through the closed door. But yeah, that's all for the passenger train. Trains tend to spawn in a row, so after mastering power plant group, we move to the tomb one. But we start with train, here we can rob it from the outside. We can also turn it in while inside. And well, that's all for now. Now, when we are Hyperchrome grinding, we totally ignore the cargo ship. It gives at most 7.5k cash, and it's not worth going when you can go for Tomb and get Hyperchrome. Tomb robbery is called the hardest one. Well, there are traps, and even more traps. And even traps on the way out. But Tomb robbery is pretty easy when you master it. All in all, it's just avoiding the lightning squares. Here you can just do it jump by jump, or speedrun it. When you are jumping on the pillar edges, you won't get hurt. Here on bridge I would recommend jumping, it allows second person to go through it. Here you can do this trick to get to the minecart faster. Now we have last group to talk about, it's the Crater City one. Here we start with oil rig. Wait, what? We are grinding Hyperchromes here, why oil rig first? Well, we don't want to waste time after bank and the casino. We go for oil rig just to start it, so it will blow up before we finish robbing the group. Now, when we started it, we can go to bank. This bank goes for basement, deductions, blue and presidential. Basement is pretty hard to defend if you have sweaty cops on server. As in Rising City Bank, you should use C4s as much as you can. But here it's very hard if co-op use glider. So in this bank I would recommend just driving for 75 and run if you know you have sweaty cops on server. Deductions are easy to defend, you just use the wall bank feature, no C4s needed if you are involved. Blue vault is hella easy to defend, you just put the C4 here and blow it up when cop comes. Residential is more difficult, you have to abuse wall bank feature here. If you don't have a keycard, second exit is closed and you have 20 seconds to leave bank, don't panic, just go to this wall and jump. After bank we go to casino, and again C4s are useful here. You can block casino entrance, making it impossible to come in for most players. Then we go to find the code. Here you can see all spots where code can spawn. Then we go to security and go left and make our way to hack computers. About the time, you don't have to worry about it. When clock hits 0, you will be teleported out with your cash. Congrats, now you mastered every Hyperchrome robbery from groups. But before we'll go for mention, it's time for some game-breaking glitches you should know. First is Mega Jump glitch. It allows you to jump out of prison in less than 10 seconds. The way you do it is crouch, jump, stop crouching while in the air and roll. It also seems that some avatars and animations are helping. I'm using levitation and stylish and it does work. It also works with default one too. Second game breaking glitch is tab glitch. It freezes you. It's very good glitch for doing airdrops. You can just collect the airdrop in 30 seconds with it. The way you do it is just holding the right click on this white bar. It works only for Windows devices. If you don't see the bar, try pressing F11. Third game breaking glitch is resetting without getting sent to prison. It requires downloading the Blockstrap and checking the Y2V2 of 2022 one. And whenever you get tased, you can just click escape, R, enter and choose the spawn. And third game breaking glitch is auto E. You click E, escape, and the game will think that you're holding E even if you're not. Next one is also very game breaking but not that OP. If you hold glider in the water you can just have the turbo speed. Next glitch is flying car glitch. The way you do it is drift to left and use tab glitch to go right, and the drift to right and use tab glitch to go left. And the last one, the no clip glitch. It requires Young Blood Hyper Jump emote. It costs 50 Robux. It's the hardest glitch to learn, it's about timing. You go to door facing backwards. Then you use the emote and in correct moment, when you see your leg going back, you have to zoom in the camera and crouch. It seems very hard at first time. Now in slow-mo. You can see leg going backwards. I'm zooming in and crouching. It allows you to rob bank without the keycard and rob museum solo. But about robbing bank without keycard, I have another glitch thanks to Hoodie. This glitch is all about crouching between the bank entrance and these poles. When we know our glitches, we can go for the CEO robbery. But first, airdrop. As mentioned before, you can just use the tab glitch to rob it easily. You can use tab glitch even if there are many NPCs. Now when we have the invite, we can go to CEO Mansion. Mansion opens at 6 PM sharp and lasts till 4 AM. You can hold it. You can go to elevator at 3:45 AM, wait for 4 AM and leave the elevator. But okay, Mansion is robbery you should always prioritize. It has double Hyperchrome chances. It means it's more likely to get Hyperchrome level 5 from Mansion than normal robbery. But please note, PT on Mansion is the same as on normal robbery. Double luck means you have double chances to get, but you have to do the same number of robberies to get guaranteed Hyperchrome. You can just jump over these traps and just go to battle room. If you are solo, here is the easy way how to defeat CEO easily. Go to this spot, throw 4 grenades, shoot the CEO, kill NPCs. Easy. And now just stay here on the desk, and whenever CEO attacks you, just go behind it. Of course, it works only for small avatars. If you have taller one, you have to crouch. You should use revolver. It deals 300 damage for the fastest from all guns. It's faster than rifle. And done, quick and easy. If you're roaming it with 2 people, you should use the door glitch thing. You can just stay behind the door and NPCs won't come out. But even if they do, you can just use the tab glitch again. And after fight, the other person just throws grenades and you will be good. Grenades think work for both door glitch and tab glitch. And I wanna say, if door glitch ever gets patched, you just stay here and use tab glitch. If you guys don't want to fight CEO normally, of course. And if you rob it with 3 people, you have 2 ways to defeat CEO easily. First is doing it normally, have the experienced team make CEO die in less than a minute. And second is almost forgotten grenade strat. Congrats! Now you know how to rob every robbery easily, but still maybe you think about the order of robbing the group. Well, I mentioned it during whole guide, but okay. In Rising City you should start from JStore, then go to Bank and Museum. Powerplant group should always be started with Powerplant. Then go to Plane and Train. With Tomb group you should just go to for Train and then Tomb. And character group is starting Oil Rig, then Bank and Casino. What about Mansion? You should check which Hyperchrome you are going for in Mansion. It always levels up your highest level Hyperchrome. But if you have a few Hyperchromes on the same level, there is priority of Hyperchromes. Here you can see the order Mansion will drop Hyperchromes. If you are close to hit PT on Hyperchrome you get in Mansion, prioritize robbery which gives this Hyperchrome. In any other way, you should prioritize Mansion over robberies. Maybe sometimes you can rob the one robbery or something. It all depends if you have many grinds on server who will steal Mansion whenever it opens. But we can't call over ourselves pro grinders when we can't deal with cops. We will have to deal with them almost all time. So here comes the question. What's the best way to fight them? Well, you should have flintlock, pistol or revolver, shotgun, sniper, plasma pistol, rocket launcher and C4s all time in your loadout. Flintlock and pistol or revolver are to kill cop instantly. Flintlock always saves you from arresting range also. Shotgun is of course for close range fight. Sniper is to snipe or hit cop for 20 or 30 damage. Plasma pistol and rocket launcher are to fight with force field users, also rocket launcher is good when fighting more than one cop, and C4s are just to ragdoll. When you practice, you will be able to kill cops very easily. But now, how to deal with campers? In playing when you are on the very rear of it, you are out of handcuffs reach. If you ever spot the road spike, you can just hop out of your vehicle, let it go through the spikes and hop in again. It's very useful against volcano campers. On the cargo train, you can just go to spot like this and you'll be unarrestable, making it easy to kill the cop. And in mansion, you can just trick the cop in elevator with C4. And when you are in robbery with him, you can just use sword to kill him. And if they camp on the exit, again C4s. Congrats, now you know how to deal with cops in game. Now just practice everything and you will be good. Now it's time to show some methods of grinding. There is variety grinding, it means you are on one server and just robbing everything. You can also use server hop method. When you are focusing on one Hyperchrome, you can just join a random server, rob the robbery you want, leave and join another server. The best for it is VIP server, since there you can just see which group will open, but VIP is not good for CEO and Tomb. And last method, CEO hops, joining server and robbing the CEO, then joining another server. If you do the first method, I would recommend joining smaller servers. There are less cops and criminals to steal robberies. You can also do it on VIP with 2 alts or friends, if you want. If you want to have 2 alts, you will need Roblox from Microsoft Store and mobile phone. It's easy to do, but requires a bit good device to run 2 Roblox at one time and good mobile to run Roblox. And if you do CEO hop method, you should play as police. You will need hundreds of invites, it's not hard to do, you just do airdrop server hop. Just join random small servers and rob the airdrop. CEO hop method is just the fastest way to get many hyperchromes, but I would recommend doing it only for red, blue and green hyperchrome. But if you have VIP server, it's easier to grind green there with server hops. Of course, the no-click glitch is also helpful here. If you do CEO hop, it's better to have a group of 3 people to grind. If you don't know anyone, you can join my Discord server, we have grinding community there, so there is a chance that you will find people to do CEO hops with. The link to Discord is in the description. Anyways, I gave you whole knowledge about Hyperchrome grinding, everything I know you know right now. Now let's just grind for a bit and see how it works in practice. Imagine some random server, check the map and saw that no group is open, and also mansion is open. I'ma just escape and see if some group will open. Of course I prioritize mansion. And there we go, we have Tomb group. I'ma rob the train. But first I will go to gun shop so I won't have vehicle cooldown when I leave the train. As you can see, train is nearby, so let's just rob it. Now time for mention. Let me speed up this recording a bit. Alright, mission done, and I saw on the map that no one started the tomb, so I don't have to reset and spawn nearby. I typed it on the chat for team to go for tomb, and also someone with very cringe nickname typed that he's watching my videos. Well, bro didn't know that he's gonna show up in my next video, lol. Oh, we have cop here, let's just kill him for fun. Oh my gosh, my aim is trash. This shouldn't be like this, but okay, I killed him. Now let's hope randos will go for tomb. I messed up with E. I should go left. Well. And here I made a big mistake. I didn't look on the map to check if cops are nearby. Ah, okay, it's this fun. He just wants screeny. Oops. Okay, now I don't have anything to do, so let's just search for airdrop. Oops, we have next cop, and again my aim is bad. Well, the time I was recording was near midnight, so maybe that's why, lol. Bruh. Quick transport with flying car. I also saw the airdrop jet, so let's check if airdrop is worth going instead of group. Well, it's wooden one, not worth doing instead of group. As you can see, I'm not good at doing the no-clip thing now. Now again I have to wait, because there is nothing I can rob. Oh, this fun. Maybe now we can take screen. Yep, now he has screeny. Still he doesn't know he showed up in the video, lol. Come on Ulrich, blow up. Mention it's gonna open soon and I want at least one robbery from next group. Well, we have Rising City, so I'm gonna do bank. Again I failed the no clip, that wasn't my day, lol. Now time to go to the mansion as fast as possible. Wait, it takes too long? What the hell was that? Of course, when I'm mentioned, the power plant group has to open. How am I get to the power plant now? Well, okay, I have an idea. Unfortunately, train lever was messed up, so I won't get this train.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud.
But okay, that's all for this guide. Thanks for watching, join my Discord server and don't forget to subscribe for more. See ya!